Hello, fellow globe gallopers. Have you ever dreamt of escaping to a Caribbean paradise? Well, let me tell you, Barbados is the ultimate Caribbean paradise you need to visit for your next vacation. Trust us, you won't want to miss these stunning destinations. From the moment you set eyes on those crystal clear waters and white sandy beaches, you'll be absolutely smitten. Barbados is simply gorgeous. It's got everything you could ever want in a Caribbean getaway: vibrant culture, beautiful beaches, and warm hospitality that makes you feel like you're right at home. But with so many incredible things to see and do, choosing where to start can be an absolute whirlwind. Don't you worry, because we're here to be your guide. We're about to embark on a whirlwind tour of 25 must-do experiences in Barbados that will leave you utterly breathless. Get ready for adventure, fellow travelers. And for our very first stop, we find ourselves at the legendary Sandy Lane Beach. This, my fellow travelers, is not just a beach, it's an institution. Imagine the softest, pearliest white sand tickling your toes as you gaze out at the most incredible turquoise waters you've ever seen. But before we get carried away, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to our channel for more breathtaking adventures, and tell us about your dream Caribbean getaway in the comments below. And next, we're off to the Garrison Historic Area, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that's absolutely steeped in history. Imagine, this was once the most formidable military base in the British West Indies. But don't think for a moment that it's all dusty cannons and old battlements. These days, the Garrison is a vibrant hub, home to the Barbados Museum, horse racing at the Garrison Savannah, and the most charming architecture. From one historical gem to another, we find ourselves at the magnificent Morgan Lewis windmill. This is the last remaining sugar windmill on the island, and let me tell you, it's a sight to behold. Just picture yourself standing atop that hill, the wind whipping through your hair as you take in panoramic views of the countryside. It's enough to transport you back to a bygone era. Now, are you ready for a little adventure? Then let's sneak off to Shark Hole, a hidden gem nestled along the rugged coastline. Don't let the name fool you. There are no sharks here, just the most incredible natural rock formations, crystal clear waters perfect for a refreshing dip, and a sense of tranquility that's simply divine. It's the perfect place to escape the crowds and reconnect with nature. Next, we're off to a place that's close to my heart because it involves a bit of history, a touch of scandal, and a whole lot of charm. Welcome to George Washington House. Yes, you heard that right. The very same George Washington, before he became the father of America, spent 2 months right here in Barbados. The house is now a fascinating museum, and the stories those walls could tell. Now let's dive into the crystal clear waters of Folkestone Marine Park, a haven for marine life and a snorkeler's paradise. Just imagine, swimming alongside colorful fish, graceful sea turtles, and maybe even a cheeky octopus or two. And if you're feeling adventurous, why not try scuba diving? The reefs here are teeming with life, and you might even spot a shipwreck or two. Just don't forget your underwater camera. After all that excitement, you deserve a bit of a relax. So put on your favorite walking shoes and let's take a leisurely stroll along the Barbados Boardwalk. This scenic pathway stretches along the south coast, offering breathtaking views of the Caribbean Sea. It's the perfect place for a romantic sunset stroll or a refreshing morning jog. Next, we're off to another one of Barbados's most iconic beaches, Paynes Bay Beach. This is where the rich and famous come to play, and for good reason. Imagine powdery soft sand, crystal clear waters perfect for swimming and snorkeling, and luxurious resorts lining the shore. It's the epitome of Caribbean paradise. Now, let's escape the hustle and bustle of the more touristy areas and take a step back in time in charming Speightstown. This historic town is a true hidden gem, with its colorful colonial buildings, charming local shops, and relaxed atmosphere. It's the perfect place to soak up the authentic Bajan culture, sample some delicious local cuisine, and find unique souvenirs to take home. If you're lucky enough to be in Barbados during the summer months, then you absolutely cannot miss the Crop Over Festival. This is Barbados's biggest and most vibrant celebration, a carnival extravaganza that's been going strong for over 300 years. Imagine colorful costumes, pulsating music, and dancing in the streets until dawn. It's an explosion of energy and joy, and an experience you won't soon forget. Next, we're off to Carlisle Bay, a stunning crescent-shaped bay that's perfect for a day of fun in the sun. Whether you want to try your hand at water sports, relax on the pristine beach, or enjoy a delicious meal with a view, Carlisle Bay has something for everyone. And don't forget to keep an eye out for the shipwrecks just offshore. They're now home to a dazzling array of marine life, making for a truly unforgettable snorkeling or diving experience. Now let's escape the hustle and bustle and step into a true tropical oasis, Hunte's Gardens. This enchanting garden is a feast for the senses, with its lush greenery, vibrant flowers, and the soothing sounds of tropical birdsong. It's the perfect place to get lost in the beauty of nature, find a quiet spot for contemplation, or simply enjoy a picnic surrounded by paradise. Next, we're off on a journey through time at the Barbados Museum and Historical Society. Housed in a former British military prison, this fascinating museum tells the story of Barbados from its earliest inhabitants to the present day. You'll find everything from Amerindian artifacts to colonial furniture, and you can learn all about the island's rich history, culture, and heritage. It's a must-visit for any history buff. Now, let's step back in time and experience a taste of the plantation life at St. Nicholas Abbey. This beautifully preserved plantation house dates back to the 17th century, and it's one of the oldest and most impressive buildings in Barbados. You can take a tour of the house, learn about the history of sugar production, and even sample some of their award-winning rum. It's a fascinating glimpse into Barbados's colonial past. Let's escape the hustle and bustle and immerse ourselves in the natural beauty of Welchman Hall Gully. This tropical ravine is a true hidden gem, with its towering mahogany trees, lush ferns, and a dazzling array of tropical plants. It's the perfect place for a nature walk, a bit of bird watching, or simply to enjoy the peace and tranquility of this tropical paradise. Now let's get up close and personal with some of Barbados's most adorable residents at the Barbados Wildlife Reserve. This natural habitat is home to a variety of animals, including green monkeys, peacocks, deer, and a variety of bird life. You can wander freely through the reserve, observe the animals in their natural environment, and maybe even get a chance to feed a monkey or two. Just be careful not to get too close. Those monkeys can be cheeky. Prepare to be dazzled as we enter a world of floral fantasy at Andromeda Botanic Gardens. This stunning garden is a true feast for the senses, with its vibrant colors, intoxicating scents, and a dazzling array of exotic plants from around the world. You can stroll through the gardens at your leisure, admire the cascading waterfalls, and discover hidden pathways leading to secret gardens. It's a truly magical experience. No trip to Barbados would be complete without a visit to the Mount Gay Rum Distillery, the oldest rum distillery in the world. Here, you can learn all about the history of rum production in Barbados, from the sugarcane fields to the bottling plant. And of course, no visit to Mount Gay would be complete without a taste of their world-famous rum. Cheers! Let's dive back into those crystal-clear waters for an unforgettable snorkeling adventure. Barbados is home to a large population of sea turtles, and there are few things more magical than swimming alongside these gentle giants. You can often find them grazing on seagrass in shallow bays, and if you're lucky, they might even let you swim alongside them for a while. Just remember to admire them from a distance and never touch. Attention all you adrenaline junkies. If you're looking for a thrill, then head to Soup Bowl, one of the best surfing spots in the Caribbean. This legendary surf break is not for the faint of heart, but if you're up for the challenge, the rewards are exhilarating. Even if you're not a surfer, it's worth a visit just to watch the pros in action. You'll be amazed by their skill and agility as they ride the waves. Prepare to be amazed as we venture to the northern tip of the island to discover the breathtaking beauty of Animal Flower Cave. This natural wonder is a series of sea caves carved into the cliffs, with openings that offer stunning views of the Atlantic Ocean. But the real magic happens inside the caves. Here, you'll find natural pools of seawater, shimmering in the sunlight, and if you're lucky, you might even spot some sea anemones, the animal flowers that give the cave its name. Next, we're off to the rugged east coast of Barbados to experience the raw beauty of Bathsheba Beach. This is not your typical Caribbean beach. Instead of calm turquoise waters, you'll find dramatic waves crashing against giant boulders, creating a scene that's both wild and mesmerizing. It's a photographer's paradise and a truly awe-inspiring place to connect with the power of nature. Get ready for a culinary adventure as we head to Oyston's Fish Fry, a Friday night tradition that's not to be missed. Imagine a bustling open-air market filled with vendors grilling up the freshest catch of the day. You can choose from a variety of fish, from mahi-mahi to marlin, all served with traditional Bajan sides like macaroni pie and fried plantains. It's a true feast for the senses, and a fantastic way to experience local culture. And for our final stop, we find ourselves in the heart of it all, Bridgetown, the vibrant capital of Barbados. This bustling city is a melting pot of cultures, with a rich history and a modern vibe. You can wander through the narrow streets, admire the colonial architecture, browse the duty-free shops, or simply soak up the lively atmosphere. And don't forget to visit the Parliament buildings, with their distinctive clock tower and beautiful gardens. Our final adventure takes us beneath the surface of Barbados to explore the subterranean wonder of Harrison's Cave. Hop aboard an electric tram and prepare to be amazed as you journey through crystallized caverns, past shimmering pools, and beneath cascading waterfalls. It's a truly magical experience, and a reminder that even beneath the surface, Barbados is full of surprises. Just don't forget your camera. You'll want to capture every moment. So there you have it, 25 must-do experiences in Barbados that will leave you utterly enchanted. From pristine beaches and lush gardens to historical landmarks and thrilling adventures, Barbados has something for everyone. Whether you're seeking relaxation, adventure, or cultural immersion, this Caribbean gem has it all. Remember, travelers, life is too short for boring vacations. So go ahead, book that trip to Barbados and prepare to be swept away by its beauty, charm, and endless possibilities. Until next time, fellow travelers, cheers!